Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope everybody is having a good weekend. I hope that you were able to join us on the stream last night, man. That was a long one, dude. We went like 2 hours, and I still feel like we were just starting to crack the nut. And, eventually you got to say, all right, enough's enough. We went ahead and rolled it off, but the replay is available. Yeah, it was a good stream, man. We got a lot of stuff out. I'm kind of done with the whole KUJI talk. You know what happened, and I don't think their plan to save it is really it's not going to change the fundamentals, man. The whole thing, it just Anchor 2, Luna 7 or whatever the hell it is. They carried over the same mindset that the system can be gamed and that reality doesn't really matter, and here we are. It got proved different. So it's not really that interesting to me anymore. I'm not terribly vested in there. I got some a little bit locked up, man, but it's pretty much I've dismissed it now. So I'm indifferent to what they do or don't do. I will not be bidding on Violet. If they manage to pull it out and game the system again, everyone will take a victory lap. Great. But I just, you know what, man, this whole space is risky enough without compounding it. And that's kind of where it's at. So it was interesting discussion. But yeah, we're more or less done with it. So I'd like to push on. Archway, Griffin, I've been reading his epiphanies over on Twitter. And it's, some of this is stuff I wish she would have figured out before, drove the token down to 4 cents. But one of the things he said was absolutely correct. We got to save Archway, and we do. I think that they are ideally positioned. I have my desktop audio off. You guys didn't even get to hear the applause. Sorry, I'll play it again. Welcome to the podcast. Thank you. I think they're ideally positioned to effectively change the entire landscape over here. They can do it. I know they have decent cash positions. That's kind of important right now. But if they will actually start reaching out to some apps, good apps, and turn that thing into the actual app chain the way it's supposed to be, I think they could change everything over here. I think it would redefine the way that we look at crypto, because it's got its apps. It's not chains, man. And all of these people that are up there paying these whopping validator bills as they're trying to make something go in a market like this, man, it just doesn't make sense. It's not going to be sustainable. We've seen it. We're all dwelling on it right now, so it's a little bit rough. I think Archway could turn that if they got a few good apps on there, just got their name on a few good consumer apps. I think it would change it would change all the talking points. Suddenly, apps not chains is a reality. It's not just something, a way to have somebody build something nobody's using. So I think it could. I think it could change everything, and I hope that they'll entertain that at least. So what am I doing in the meantime? Bitcoin. Look, man, we're all looking at Bitcoin. Nothing else out here really matters that well. The your utility chains, your Kudos, your Akash, your Jackal, your Render, things like that. They're going to be okay. They're going to weather it. Because they are not exactly crypto companies. They're companies that use blockchain technology, but they're not exactly crypto companies. Now, we're always going to have the speculative element to it. I mean, people don't buy Microsoft right now because they think it's going to 10x. They buy it because they think it's going to go up a little bit. So we'll start getting back into that mindset after all of this shakes off. It's just a shock, man. This is not your first day in crypto. 6 months ago, I think Bitcoin was at like 40, and we would have dreamed of having it at 60,000. But for some reason, it hits and then it dumps, and then the sky is falling. I don't really live in that world. I did make a large Bitcoin purchase, but it's more or less a hedge. Once people settle down, I think Bitcoin's gonna just kind of sail right back up. And I want to catch a little bit of easy profit without having more leverage exposure. So I'm kind of okay with that. So what else am I doing out here? Interestingly, I got my V3 over here over on Camelot got uh, out of range. It USDC Ethereum. That's the only one that I play with over here. A little bit of Pendle. I kind of like Pendle too. Um, but that's the only one that I really spend any real time with is USDC Ethereum. And all of the USDC became Ethereum as Ethereum dumped. That's the nature of the nature of the V3 pools. But I had enough cash left over. I've been cash heavy. I've been cash heavy for a bit because, you know, anything that goes up that fast is going to come down that fast. And I want to be positioned for when it does. So yeah, I had enough cash so I could just close out the position, reopen it, and I don't have to sit there and wait for it to go out of range. If Bitcoin does get some recovery, I believe it will, people calm down. And look, this is all sentiment stuff right now. Dow Jones took a big old dump, so everybody panicked, and war and pestilence and all that other good stuff. But the one constant through all of the worldwide episodes is that finance is going to finance, and they're going to keep chugging along. So it'll calm down, and when it does, then on that particular pool, my Ethereum will become USDC. I will get a VIG on it. That's all those pending rewards. I get a VIG on it the whole time, and that's kind of what I want. So yeah, that's about it, man. I got cranking over here. Now I do the fun thing with the pending rewards. Every time I pull those rewards in, I like to come over here and play on Hyperliquid. This is a little baby trade. I just opened it up for the video. But yeah, I like to take the cash that I make in that V3 pool right there, and I like to roll it over into over here on Hyperliquid because I like to I like to play that TIA pool. That thing has been feeding me. I mean, absolutely feeding me. We have a leverage channel on the podcast Discord, and everybody posts their wins and losses. It might have been nothing but TIA, up, down, up, down, up, down, and I've been loving it. I swear that token only exists anymore to be leveraged because whatever they were going to do, I think they're doing exactly what they were designed to do with the, with the high float and all that. So I think they're doing exactly what they were designed to do, which is extract value. But it still gets a lot of action. It gets a lot of leverage action. So I don't want to miss out on that. And it's so damn predictable right now. That's the funny thing. I mean, it's going to do what Bitcoin does, more or less. Now, when you go real high leverage, yeah, it goes quick, man. It goes quick both up and down. So kind of use that cautiously. But when you get those great big, wonderful Bitcoin candles, man, you know that this thing ain't far behind. So I've just been playing the candles on it. That's basically it. And it's nice, man. It keeps some income coming in, both up or down. Doesn't really matter to me. We'll long it, we'll short it, and we'll keep earning. But all right, anyway, guys, that's all I got. We're gonna be back on tomorrow noon with the Levana team, and I'm anxious because any of the perp dexes, whenever you get this wicked volatility, man, these guys hurt sometimes, or they're just, popping the champagne sometimes. So I'm eager to hear how it worked out for them over the weekend. We will have JB on with us. So if you have any Levana questions, definitely do bring them along. It's a whole different world over there, man. Leverage is a whole different world. So if you want to talk to the people who built the damn platform, we'll have them noon tomorrow. So hope you guys can join us. Anyway, that's it, guys. Just a kind of a little week wrap up. Questions or comments, Scott@ThePodocasts.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money, guys. Cheers.